Good evening, Noswatha. Hello, Croiso. Here we are for the raid tournament today. Now, obviously, yesterday was a bit disappointing. Top 25% to start, so I am creeping up, but obviously wasn't a great. I mean, well, I lost one raid, which I know is not bad going, but 3 stars, the only place I think I might not. Teams at the top, yellow and purple mixture, yeah, I'd expect to see a fair amount of greens. There's no, I mean, yeah, Victoria's coming up quite a lot. Which says something about her as a season 1 hero. A couple of random sort of purple and yellow teams, which I get that they do often seem to perform quite well. Yep, so those were some of the top. What was I going to say? Oh, I was going to look at my performance. So obviously yesterday I lost an attack, which was annoying. It was at least against a reasonably well put together defence team, I think. Okay, so we're up against this team. Greens again. I would normally go for reds here, obviously. Not an option, so I'm sticking with my mono green team and just hoping. Pistons counter-attack is quite annoying, but at least it only affects him and not like everyone around him. That should kill him off, though. There we go, he's gone. I'm going to blow the yellow grenade and sort of clear a bit of space. The green tiles will do a lot of extra damage to Roberto, who looks a little bit like my ex-wife, and also to Helix, but still needs some green tiles to actually connect up. There we are. So now it's just CMYK left. CMYK is dangerous-ish. Shouldn't be too much of an issue with the amount that's left. There we are. Down he goes. Hooray. Hooray, hurrah, and hooroo. Here we go again. Right. Okay, well, let's take out Flack, I think that was. Might have got the name wrong, possibly. Just kill her a bit quick. This time, Mono's working fairly well today at the moment. Yep, that was quick. 10 only to go mono when I'm facing off against Team Green tanks, or lots of greens, so like this team. It's sort of wise to go for, I find, mono against teams where you cannot colour stack them against them at all. Not encouraging board here at all. Oh dear. Well, this will at least trigger a combo with some green tiles in it. Might not be enough to do very much. Indeed, it wasn't enough to do very much. Right, Leapfrog, Costume Leapfrog is gone. Going to blow this and just hope. Obviously, if I could take reds, I would now be whomping home, but there we go. 5 in a row green seems the obvious thing to go for, albeit that it possibly could have done a different attack. This is why I was so frustrated when last time I did mono green that I still lost, because my mono green is actually a very powerful, a quite effective force. So that time, the boards weren't. Okay, they ended up improving, but the initial boards were terrible, and then suddenly it sort of all just clicked into place and boom. And that's kind of normally like how things operate. To have boards so bad that even you fail even with sort of your best is a little bit concerning. This should take out Crash, so Crash is out of it. So sometimes I like to, if I can knock a hero out of the game without any real risk, I go for it to just get out of the way. Boards have gone horrendously bad now. Having said, with a reasonable board, you can achieve a lot. Suddenly no longer have any kind of anything approaching a reasonable board. Green tiles are just not being replaced. So the red 5 in a row will open up after this. So I'm going to go for it and clear the red tiles. This team, oh gosh, look at that. That is appalling how much damage I've suffered in like 2 turns. The CMYK, I think, will finish this. So this is a really frustrating one. Just hope that I actually managed to take... Oh, they dodged everything. Like every single tile. And that's over. Well, that sucked. That really sucked. I may as well... I'm going to stick with it at the minute because there's not really much advantage to doing anything much else. It does mean I'm reliant on the boards, and if the boards are rubbish, as they have been repeatedly now, it just means I'll lose. This team is not particularly put well together. You should not have 2 blues. You should not have a healer, etc., etc. So the teams I'm losing against, I can't say I think they're particularly well put together teams. I think some of the other teams I've faced have been better, but even so. Going to move the targeting on to Nash because Sea Captain Ned, oh, no, he's died anyway. It doesn't matter so much if he goes off because, oh, they're dead anyway. Because no healing is allowed. So the raid I lost, and obviously I wasn't happy about the raid I lost because they had a healer and 2 blues, so it was a badly put together team, but still managed to lose. So there we are. There we are. Well, that's very disappointing. And again, still top 5%. Where am I on the leaderboard? I mean, it's just, yeah, galling, really. 621st. I can't remember what it was yesterday. Similar, I think. So way off the pace and not likely to catch up either. But there we go. Frustrating again, so never mind. It's going to depend how obviously the next 2 days I might manage to just about hang on to a top 1% finish, but I'm not optimistic. Anyway, there we are. Thanks for watching. As ever, do please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And it just remains for me to say au revoir, goodbye, and may death come swiftly to your enemies.